Knives are cool. And axes too.
Hello everybody, I'm Robert Breaker, and today I've got a karambit for you. And it's just fun to do that right there. It's just hard to know when to stop. There, we did it. All right, backstory. We were down in South Florida visiting some family, and we're driving back, and usually we take the interstate. I hate taking the interstate, so much traffic. So dangerous, so many wrecks. I like the back roads because you never know what you'll see. So we're driving through Tallahassee, good old Tallahassee, the capital of Florida. And we drive through Tallahassee and it says Army Navy store. And I taught the car well. It actually turns on its own when it sees an Army Navy store or a pawn shop or a thrift store or an antique store. It literally just goes whoop, and turns in like a horse, you know, on its way to a certain place, and you're trying to say, no, go this way. It goes where it wants. So the car pretty much just turned right in. And so I got out and I went to this Army Navy store, and I'm looking at all their cheap Pakistani knives. And by the way, the guy told me, he said, I used to sell only Pakistani knives. And he says, but then I realized what they were doing. He said, I got in touch with the people in Pakistan that made knives. They would buy old boats. And he said they would put them in their backyard and they would cut the boat up and make knives out of it. He said sometimes they'd cut the good part of the boat with the good metal. Sometimes they'd cut the bad part of the boat with the bad metal. And that's what they made their knives out of. If you get a knife from Pakistan, it's probably not gonna be any good. It's hit or miss. Well, anyway, long story, I saw this one in the case and I said, oh, that's not a bad one. That's a Boker. This is a Boker Magnum, and it's a karambit style. And if you're familiar with Boker, I like a good Boker. I think Boker's from Germany, if I remember right. And this one is a folder, and it has a place to put into your pocket as well. So we got a nice little clip. And I guess you're supposed to put your finger through like that so you don't lose it, but that's scary to me. Scary doing it. So I guess some people put their finger through here, and then you can go like this. That's still kind of scary. But the idea when you fight with one of these is you're going for the jugular. You're going for something to cut them to make them hurt. And then when they hurt, then you punch them with the other. And this is what, let me say it right, Doug Marcaida likes. If you ever watch Forged in Fire, Doug Marcaida loves a karambit. So this is my new Boker Magnum karambit. And it's kind of cool. But it kind of looks like something a Klingon would use or something like that. I don't know. But let me see how it fits in the old pocket here using the clip. Here we go. So you can carry this around and then pull it out. And how easy is it? Oh, it's upside down, kind of. Do you put your finger through first? No, because then you can't open it. It's not very practical. You pull it out, you flip it. Then you want to back turn it and put your yeah, I think maybe the clip should have gone on the other side perhaps, but it is what it is. So not a very quick knife to pull out and try to use, but it is pretty cool. If that clip were on the other side, then you could pull it out, but then how do you open it? So I think it's a cool design and pretty and all, but for self-defense, it's not very easy. You're wanting to hold it like that. How do you use your left hand to, I don't know, it's not easy. But if you had time to grab it and turn it around and put it all like this would be a nice little self-defense. That's why a lot of karambits are not folders. You just pull them out like this and you're ready to go. But that's a pretty cool. It's made out of 440A steel. And look at the design and the shape of this. It looks like a rhinoceros here on the end almost. And there's the eye of the rhino. And it's got a sharp, very sharp blade. This is here to protect your finger from slipping. But again, you want to hold it kind of backwards. So your finger goes through here. And it fits my hand pretty well. Except I'm kind of scared to spin that like that. Oops, see, I caught my shirt there. So I guess you could put your pinky through and hold it that way. And you can use your thumb here. But any way you look at it, I I think it looks cool, but I'm not seeing practical. Just not seeing it as a practical carry every day. This is my everyday carry. See how fast I got that out? This is my Gerber, and that's my go-to right there. I just one-hander and put her back. So, but the Karambit is cool. It just does not seem very practical. So I got this from that place. I can do one hand, other hand, see my hand's behind me. I guess you just take some practice, some getting used to, but it's kind of flip around, turn around, now you're ready. So what do you think? Leave some comments, tell me what you think about this. The little grooves here for your fingers, I really like. I like that it can go that way or that way. And boy, that would be quite dangerous. If I saw a guy with one of these coming at me, I would probably turn and run the other way or something else. So Boker Magnum Karambit. Tell me if you like it, tell me if you don't, tell me if you have one, and let me know what you think. I think it's really wide and open here in the middle. And one of the things I noticed is the ring is actually 2 rings, which is kind of interesting. Sometimes that's one thicker piece. So you can really see through that thing. And then it's a one-handed closer. It's easy to open and close, and it definitely is spring action. Hear that? That's a spring there. Let me show you. I'm pulling it out just a little. It sprang open by itself. So there's your Boker Magnum Karambit. I like a Boker. I'm going to be doing a lot more videos about Boker. It almost looks like it's too wide open because of the blade. I mean, why did they have that much space in it? That's just another thing to get dirty. So if you're thinking of carrying this, this does not appear to be, to me, a great carry item, because you got to grab it, turn it over, and then the way you're supposed to be holding it should be like that. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you for watching. Remember, knives are cool, and Boker knives too. And you know, axes and all that other cool stuff. We'll be bringing some more videos to you real soon. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Adios.
Knives are cool. And axes too.